he stopped eating, and he had kidney disease and
welcome to Hollywoodland. I wonder who's going to come on today.
So
who do you think, Ashley?
It was a super hard week for her, and
you never know who's going to end up here on Hollywoodland.
To set her back, put her into a depression again, but she
wake up, people.
Did so well with.
Time to get off that fence and man up. Big sides, man. Big sides. So, how's your day, Ashley?
Huh?
How's your day, Ashley?
Tiring.
It's tiring, really? You must have worked real hard today.
Yeah.
You did, putting things in boxes all day, right? Or labeling things. Labeling things. You know, a lot of people tend to label things. Do you label things? Are you a labeler? I don't think I'm going to get a haircut for another year. What do you think? I want to save money, so I got my hair cut short. It's growing back already, as you can see. I wonder who's here tonight. Hello. Okay. Thank you for liking and subscribing. When you like and subscribe, it makes me happy. You know what? I got to let you guys know something. This is really important too. So you need to listen up. I drink Powerade Zero. See? You know, when I drink Powerade Zero, it's cool, it's refreshing, and it makes me feel like a real winner. A winner, I says. I see you. It's time to get off that fence. Man up, get off the fence, make a decision. Should you stay or should you go now? Now we have 12 people watching. Pro Magic hyphen YI4HG said hi. Hi, how are you doing? I had to get these new glasses. I think I'm going to buy about 7 pairs of glasses. You're doing good? Me too. We talk about everything on here. We talk about other people too. You can talk about religion, politics, everything other than religion and politics. You can talk about anything that will not get me bananaed off of YouTube. Now, I did TikTok. I tried it and I divorced TikTok. You can see my old posts on TikTok. My handle over there is Hollywoodland. 2 words, Hollywoodland on TikTok. And I have some posts and some highlights and clips from my lives over there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that channel. I have 7,070 something and change followers over there. I got to figure out how to get those followers over here. That's a lot of followers. It took me maybe about 11 months to get to 7,000. Yeah. Bentel Koenigs, how are you doing? Where's everybody from? I'm just curious if you're from in or outside the United States. If you are inside the United States, what area of the United States are you from? Just wondering. I'm taking notes on where a lot of my viewers are from. I have more viewers from Germany than I was aware of. I found out a couple of weeks ago. Quite a few viewers from Germany. They're writing things down. It's okay. You can ask me any question you want. You can ask me any question. I like answering questions. Where I'm from, what I'm doing, how old I am. I might tell you how old I am. I'm not sure. You can ask me why I lived in Los Angeles for 34 years. That's a good question. I should have left Los Angeles in 2016, but I waited till 2023. Pro Magic. I like that name. Okay, but what have we got here? Oh, chat filter, top messages. We're going to put all messages on. We're going to see who's wanting to come up here and troll. This should be fun. Seven minutes and 49 seconds. You'd just like to see my new speaker? Check this out. This thing's pretty loud. You can ask my neighbors, they know. I got a new tool to show you. Looky that. A Nokia flip phone. 2011. It still works. That's my burner phone. We got 4 people watching now. Wow. Let's see who my top fans are. Well, somebody's got a tractor. I can see that. What do you guys do for a living? YouTube's kind of funny. So what you watching today? Cleaning? Are you watching cleaning videos or landscaping videos?
Cleaning.
Yeah, you like that, don't you? At the voice of Gawahatians. Hey, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. How's your day? Pretty good? North Carolina isn't that bad. It's okay. Most of North Carolina here. I've been here for 2 years and 2 months. I moved here in the middle of August of 2023. I left Los Angeles, California after 34 years living out there. I had a good life out there, but things got a little bit crazy out there. I had to split for a little while, hang out some place in the United States that was a little bit more easygoing, a little slower. They have some big cities here. They have Charlotte, North Carolina. They have Raleigh, North Carolina, Wilmington. That's not a really big city. Raleigh and Charlotte are fairly big metropolitan areas. There's a lot of jobs here. It's a good place for a family to raise a family. Yeah, it's great. Stuff like that. I don't know if there's a lot of nightlife here. They have beaches here in the western part of North Carolina. They have the parts of the Appalachian Mountains. They have a lot of forests and trees and places to get lost. All kinds of animals up there. Got people that live up in the hills. A lot of people retire here. A lot of people from New York City retire to North Carolina and South Carolina and parts of Georgia instead of Florida. Florida's starting to get crowded. I've been down to Florida. Florida is flat. It's flat. It is hot. And they got excellent beaches in Florida. Florida has beautiful beaches and it's kick-ass. If you're a single guy, there's a lot of hot chicks down there too. But it's not California. It's not the same. California's seen better days though. Yes, it has. I remember they're going to clean that place up. It'll be okay. Good morning. Gubbycom, hi. I'm here to answer questions. I'm here to answer all your questions, just as long as they don't get me bananaed. I don't want that to happen. Good morning. Where are you? In Singapore? Or in India? See, where would morning be? Okay, it is. Okay, it's 7:30, a little past 7:30, 7:30. Indonesia? Nepal, Bangladesh, Vietnam. I wonder where good morning is. I don't think morning is quite at Brisbane, Australia yet, but it seems like good morning would be in Hong Kong, maybe. I don't know if you guys see me in Hong Kong. Five people watching. Wow, that's interesting. Yes, in the eastern United States of America, it is currently 7 7:39 Eastern Standard Time in the Eastern United States. That's New York City time, although I'm not in New York City. I'm halfway in between New York City and Miami, Florida. Did you say Hong Kong? Yes, I said Hong Kong. Is it morning in Hong Kong right now? Somewhere in between Bombay, India, and Hong Kong. It should be morning, early in the morning. Y'all, you live there? There's a lot of, oh, you're at a hotel? Okay. There's a lot of people from Hong Kong in the leading up to, I think, whenever Hong Kong had to go back to China. I can't remember, it was 1999 or what year that was. But in the 1990s, a lot of people from Hong Kong emigrated to Seattle, Washington State in the United States, to Seattle, and other parts of California, I remember, and to New York City also. Oh, you went to the Philippines too? It's a little bit more expensive in the Philippines than in Bangkok, I heard. Or British Columbia, Vancouver. A lot of people from Hong Kong went to Vancouver, British Columbia, or they went to Seattle, Washington, or they went to the Los Angeles area. In the 90s, I remember. Yeah, I remember. We have a lot of Vietnamese in Southern California. And they're also in Texas too, because they're shrimp. They fish for shrimp. Yeah. They're shrimp fishermen. We got a lot of shrimp in the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, you're at your aunt's house? Oh, she's Filipino. You know, they got a. I think they still have a lot of Americans living over there. Up, you know, those over near the housing developments that are near where the United States military base used to be. There's still a lot of Americans over there. I have a friend that was born and raised in the Philippines until he was like 12 years old, and then he moved to San Francisco. He ended up joining the army and becoming one of those special operations guys. He's a soldier. Who am I? My name is Randy. About me? I was a salesman most of my life. I'm born and raised in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Have you ever heard of Philadelphia? It was the capital of the United States before Washington, D.C. It was our first capital. That's where we signed the Declaration of Independence from England. Told King George to go bye-bye. See ya. What do I do? I play on YouTube all night long. No, all day long though. 5 to 9 daily. Eastern Standard Time, New York City time, the same time as New York City, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Oh, he's back already. He's been to Afghanistan. Yeah. Green Berets. He's been to Kandahar. All kinds of stuff. Yeah. He was right up in it. He's back now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's retired now. Pretty sure he's retired now. But he grew up in Manila until he was 12, and then his family moved over to San Francisco. Yeah, Afghanistan. He went over to Afghanistan as a United States soldier. Yeah. I have a lot of friends from high school that ended up going to Iraq and to El Salvador at one point, and also to Afghanistan. Yeah, I think all those conflicts are over now. Are all history now. Oh, your dad served there as well? Now, your language looks, I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Is that Russian? Is it Russian? It is Russian? Now, the Russians were there for quite a long time. I had a doctor in Los Angeles, California, and she used to live in St. Petersburg, Russia. And she told me when Russians went to Afghanistan during the conflict over there, before the United States went over there, they had a lot of economic problems. They said a lot of the groceries were not on the shelves. It was very difficult to find groceries, like everything stocked in the grocery stores, the food stores. She told me all about it. It was a hard time then. Your dad is a seaman. He works for America. St. Petersburg. My doctor grew up in St. Petersburg, but she moved to California. And she said that during the Afghan war, when Russia was over in Afghanistan, that there was a lot less food in the food stores. You had to look. You had to just buy whatever was there. It wasn't an easy time. It wasn't an easy time in Russia back then. It was hard. It's better now. I don't know. It's, with this war going on in Ukraine and stuff like that, I hope it stops. I hope it stops. I hope Zelensky just says, just stop. I don't know. It's hard when you're just a regular person in the United States or Russia or Ukraine, and you don't have a lot of power. All you can do is vote. You know what I mean? That's all you can do. It's hard, these wars, they start. It's not necessary. People can make a deal, You keep that, we keep this. Oh, they don't use me for collateral. They don't use me for collateral. Well, they do the same thing in Russia. They do the same thing in Russia. I think the days of the United States going to war are mostly over. I think it's mostly over. Our president doesn't like going to war. I don't trust politicians. Doesn't matter what party they're in. I don't trust them. I'm too old. I know better. I know better. I mean, if somebody was, if it was if there's a problem, if there was a problem where nobody's going to attack the United States. We buy everything. No one's going to attack us unless they're crazy. We buy things from everyone else. But if there was some kind of a conflict, I would sign up at my age. I'm an older guy. I'm 59. I would sign up to defend my country. Yes, of course I would. But nobody's gonna do that. I think that big giant wars are a thing of the past. Maybe you have conflict in Africa, maybe you have conflict in the Middle East, maybe South America, some places, not too much. But war is a thing of the past, except in maybe Africa and Middle East. They always have problems there. But, more civilized countries and stuff, it's not going to happen anymore. People want to make money. They want to live nice and have air conditioning. People love air conditioning. People like hamburgers. Yes, they do. They like hamburgers and pizza and tacos. They like to go to the restaurant. They'd like to play football. They go watch football. They want to have a good time, They want to spend time with their families. They just want to go to work, make a little money, come home and spend time with their family. They don't want to go to war. Why? Most people are good people. Most people do not want power. They're not crazy. Psychopaths. Same thing all over the world. You know that. People are getting too smart to fight a war to make people rich. Sometimes you have to fight a war. The Second World War was something that had to be done. A cooperation. England, France, United States, Canada, Australia, Russia, or at that time it was called the Soviet Union. We all had a problem to solve. And we had to go and correct Germany in the 1940s, right? That was a serious situation. But since that, there's no reason for fighting wars. Yeah, I like my president. I think he's a good man. He wants people to have some money and have some peace. He doesn't want dead people. He doesn't want people to die. He doesn't want any of this shit. Randy. Yeah, I can rap. You disagree with what? You think people want to fight wars? Oh, you disagree on World War II? Oh, why? Why would you disagree on that? I mean, the United States and England and Russia, well, Soviet Union and Australia, New Zealand, Canada, we all had to help each other out because you know what Germany was doing. They were very, very bad. And that's why Germany is cut up into different regions now. Does anybody think that Germany's really a country? Kinda, sorta. Why? What, now? What, you mean nowadays? You should join Germany, all of us. Why? No, I like to hear this one. What do you mean now? You mean nowadays, right? Joined Germany for what? Oh, yeah, it was 46 years ago. Yeah, long time ago. Yeah, I have family members that went over there to get rid of schmutzies. Yeah, I got uncles and grandfathers and stuff that went over there and handled that business. Germany is really, you know what Germans are really good at? Making stuff. They're really good at making everything. Cars, pharmaceuticals, machinery, nuts, bolts, trucks, aspirin. Yeah, Germans are really good at doing stuff like that. A little bit too good. You can probably tell that my ethnicity is is German. I look German. My great-great-grandfathers came from Germany in the 1800s. They're immigrants, German immigrants to the United States, yes. We have a lot of Germans that came to the United States, yeah. A long time ago. 150 years ago. Yeah. Well, you know where Germans, when they moved to the United States, you know where they went? Everywhere. Pennsylvania. Where else? Nebraska. Montana. North Dakota. South Dakota. Wisconsin. Colorado. My great-great-grandfather was a German immigrant, and he came here to raise horses. He bred horses, and he sold them to people that needed horses for their carriages before there were cars. No, I knew my great-grandfather. My great-grandfather was born in 1898, and he passed away. When did he die? My great-grandfather died when I was 14 years old. I was 12 years old. It was 1978. And I remember him. He was 6'4". He was a really big, tall guy. He was a Marine as a young man. He used to stand guard. They're called honor guards, and they stand in the front doors of the White House and protect the White House in United States Marines military dress uniform with a big rifle with a big bayonet at the top, because he was 6'4". They want big guys to do that. And then he was a police officer in Washington, D.C. for a career. He was also a drill instructor in World War I, and also in World War I, he was in Panama. He could speak German. He could speak Spanish also, and English. Yeah. He went down there to make sure that nobody was bothering anyone when we were building the Panama Canal, when he was like a young guy, like 19 or 20 or 21 years old. I know a lot about my family history. Then he was a police officer at the Capitol in Washington. I'm doing pretty good. Faisal Leakbar 3600. Beer, football teams, music. I like European football, and I played it too in the United States, but I also played American football. That's where I got my ribs were broken. My ribs, and I'm going to see that knee. This knee is messed up because of American football. It's violent. It's a violent game. Wait a minute. Doesn't Germany have football teams now? They play American football in Germany, don't they? I heard you guys are in Germany are playing American football. That's what I heard. Maybe a few years back. I'm doing pretty good. Julie, Ashley,
Yeah. Can I help?
didn't the Germany start playing American football over there?
Yeah.
They got on. They were really into it too, weren't they?
Yeah.
They like it. It's nice and violent.
Yeah, they're Vikings mostly.
You know what? I don't want to pay those tariffs on those Mercedes-Benz anymore. I've always wanted to own a Mercedes-Benz, but they're so expensive in the United States. They're really good cars. I drove a diesel Mercedes-Benz. My stepfather had one. I drove it all the way across Texas, from one side of Texas to the other. The diesel's good for longer distance. Only old football. I played left wing. I was a left wing, and we call it soccer here, but it's old football. Right. It's European football. I played left wing, and I used to run a lot. I was a teenager. I used to play it a lot in school. Thank you for, you know what? I want to thank you guys for coming in and just watching me. Thank you for coming in and liking, hitting the like button, and subscribing. I need more subscribers. If you can tell all your friends and family about Hollywoodland22, I'd appreciate it. People on Facebook, people on YouTube, people on TikTok. You can let them know all about Hollywoodland22. I am here daily from 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is New York City time. New York, United States. The same time as New York City, United States. Eastern Standard Time from 5 p.m. until 9 p.m. Sometimes I don't go as long as 9 p.m. Sometimes I cut it off. Yeah. Fazal, League Bar. Yeah. Crystal, Wilcoxon. I used to live on Wilcox. I used to live on Wilcox Avenue in Hollywood, California. Wilcoxon. That's a name. Crystal. Wilcoxon. Ivana. Koitzich. Hi. Hugh Charsel. I've got tinnitus. Tinnitus. Oh, that sounds bad. You're seeing a doctor for that. It's nice to talk to you too. Where are you from, Crystal? Are you from Europe, the United States? Are you from Hong Kong?
Hong Kong.
Just wondering. Yeah. You guys watch YouTube a lot? I know all the good channels. Bloomington, Indiana. That is north of Indianapolis and north of Brownsburg and north of Zionville and all that. Bloomington. I think I've been through there. About what channels do I like on TikTok or YouTube? On YouTube, I like Black Bigelow. I like McHenry Cruiser. I like Miss fucking Wonderful. She's fun. Just replace the U with a V. Miss fucking Wonderful. England, you're in the UK? Man, you got a lot going on over there. Got a lot going on. It'll get corrected, though. I'm certain of it. I'm certain of it. My channel is about whatever you want it to be about. You can ask me any question you want. I'm the question answer. Kind of like that guy that helps dogs out, the dog whisperer. I'm the question answer. You can ask me all kinds of questions. There's another live streamer that's close in Indiana there. Her name is Miss Fucking Wonderful. She has a wonderful show. She cooks, and she cooks really well. And she can really talk, and she has the gift for gab. I think you'd like her. Check her out sometime. Wow, I got 5 people watching me. That's wonderful. Don't touch that dial. I'll be right back. Damn, what the fuck is that? That's gross. Julie, Ashley, say hi to my people.
Hi.
What's up? What the fuckers doing?
Boy.
That's what they're doing.
What are y'all doing? Huh? Oh, beyond.
Why,
What are y'all doing over there? What are y'all doing?
Watching shows this late at night isn't kind of late. Is it past your bedtime?
Hmm. Hmm.
Say hi again.
Hi.
What you guys
Hi.
doing today?
How's it going?
Tell them we're all in the United States.
Hello from the United States of America. Hello.
Hi. I'm from the United States too.
So am I.
Where are you from? I know where Crystal's from. Yes, it is. It is Mrs. Yes, it is Mrs. Mrs. Ashley Lee. Ashley Lee, what do you do on your channel?
I don't have a channel.
Oh, you're on my channel.
Yeah.
Tell everybody what you do.
I play the violin and sing cover songs.
Well, look in there and tell me.
I play the violin and sing covers.
You playing that violin again? You violiner? Not too much soda left.
Good.
Well, you're not going to believe this, but well, well, well. Guess who's back? It's time to get off. It's time to man up and stop sitting on the fence and pick sides. Yes, it's time to pick sides. We're doing really fine this evening. I had some dental work done. See this? No teeth, no teeth. I had a tooth pulled up here, and I cannot put my partial dentures back on until it heals. I have to rinse that with, I have to soak with salt water, rinse with salt water for about 3 more days. Let it heal, and then I can put the partial dentures back up there. It's actually a surgery whenever they take a tooth out. It was a root canal that got re-diseased is what happened. So it happens, you know. I hate going to the dentist, but you got to do it. Crystal Wilcoxon, you are invited to my program anytime. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. And thank you guys for liking and subscribing to my channel, Hollywoodland22. I need all the subscribers I can get. If you can subscribe, you can tell people about my channel to Facebook and X and YouTube and TikTok and Twitch and any other platform you want. You can even tell people on the street about my platform, Hollywoodland22. That's Hollywoodland22. You can see some of my posts. I have a lot of posts on my channel on TikTok, which I'm no longer live streaming there, but I do have some old posts there, plenty of them. My TikTok channel name is 2 words, Hollywood space land. It's Hollywoodland, 2 words. And my channel is the one that has the orange cursive uppercase H with a black background. That's where my avatar is. So you can see my my posts over there. You can learn about a little bit more about me. Thanks for coming in this evening. I do appreciate it. I'm doing great, Googie2424. I was just telling people how much I really appreciate you guys coming in, spending time with me. I go about approximately 1 hour. Sometimes I go to 9 p.m. I do. But tonight I have to take care of some things. I do appreciate you guys coming in. You can ask me all the questions you want. I will be back here at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Okay? I want everybody to have a wonderful evening. Thank you for liking and subscribing to Hollywoodland22. And please tell all your friends. Okay? You guys are beautiful. Have a wonderful night.